Yeah, it's right. Perfect. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Life in Motion's YouTube channel. And this is my sixth or seventh video. So today's topic is about what I learned when I moved from one country to Australia. So I'm going to take you through this journey of what I've learned today through one of the skill or something that I learned when I moved from Middle East to Melbourne. Now there are many things that I've learned and that I'm learning still, but today I'm just going to this video is going to share, what I want to share with you in this video is one of the most important thing, that is called flexibility. Now, I moved from Middle East to Melbourne, and as you all aware, life in Middle East, is almost a luxurious life. Now, luxurious life doesn't mean that in terms of finance or in terms of money, but in terms of facilities out there. Now, those who have not stayed in the Middle East, let me share something with you, because let's say in Middle East, you have everything, let's say starting from house chores support, like you have maids readily available on an hourly basis or on a weekly basis, monthly basis, daily basis. It's very easy to get them. You get different types of food. You can access to many restaurants, many types of dishes which can match your palate. And if you want to travel from destination A to destination B, you use your personal vehicle. Fuel is cheap. There are no taxes. So pretty much what you earn, if you earn pretty good, you can actually save, and you can actually use it for your future plans. I've been in the Middle East. I was born and raised there, and that has already been that has already been implanted into my brain, the culture and traditions of life in Middle East. I think what I want to inform you guys today is the most important skill, or the most important thing that you need to be aware is flexibility. How can you be flexible when you move from a country where you have been living quite long time, and when you move to a new country? You need the right mindset, the right mentality, the right attitude to accept the changes and move forward. Now, let me give you another background. Now, before I moved to Melbourne a year ago, I've been practicing myself of how can I adapt to this new culture, new place. Now, some of the things what I've done, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what all was available and what I've done. Also, can I ask you another question? Now, I've seen many people travel to many countries for a holiday, for short trip. Are you those kind of person who visits new country to learn new culture or learn new tradition, understand the values, or just to put Instagram with full of your travel pictures? Ask yourself this question. What benefit do you get by learning new culture, new tradition? Again, my answer would be for you guys is adapt. How can you mix with other people? Now, I've seen many people who travel to a new country are flex, or what do you say, they are more happy to stay within the community. Now, I don't mind. Again, it depends from people to people. But I'm of a person that I prefer not to stay in the same community because I don't learn anything from that. Unless I don't come out from a comfort zone, I will never learn. So it should be a most important point for you guys as well. Come out from your comfort zone. The more you come out from your comfort zone, trust me, you can see how your life will be changing. Imagine if you are staying at one place or within a circle of space for a long time, not changing anything. It'll be really hard and you will get bored at one point of time. You will get bored. Trust me. One of the thing is, as you know, in Middle East, we tend to use public transport very less. We use our own personal vehicles. Whereas in Melbourne, I came to know that people rely on public transport a lot. They use less of their personal vehicle. They do a lot of walking. Fitness is one of the most important things which Australia focuses mainly on. Australians promote health and fitness a lot. So what I did 1 year doing is reducing my accessibility towards personal vehicle and start using the public transport. Do a lot of walking rather than driving. So this is actually what I was trying to do, is telling my brain, get ready, you are going to move into a place where these things are all promoted. So rather than having a sudden shock, so your brain is already aware that, okay, these are the things. Oh, okay, he's been walking quite long, or he's been using public transport. So yeah, so it's quite new. How many of you guys know people when they move to a new country gets a sudden shock and they are not able to survive and they fail? They fail. So what I'm trying to do is, hopefully by watching this video, you guys could benefit out of it. And again, before I go much more deeper, I hope if you like my content, please like and share this video as much as possible. So that will motivate me to make more videos and share more content. And as I already said, life in motion is not something which is fabricated. It's real time, real experience. What all I've gone through and what all I can share with you, and maybe which you can benefit for you and your family anytime, anywhere. Now, something what you need to know is, moving to a new country, can be a life-changing situation. It can be excitement, and it actually brings in with new adventure, an opportunity to explore new cultures, new tradition, new values. So if you are not flexible, or if your mindset is not ready to accept those changes, it would be really hard to accept those new changes, and it will become really hard. Along with this excitement, or along with this anxious nature, there will be many uncertainties, and there would be many fears as well that comes along with this package. Now, some of them, like, will I be able to make new friends? Will I be able to stay in a safe and secure place? Will I get a new job? Now, if you're coming with your family, will my child get a better school, better education? Will she get better friends? So these are some of the fears that comes along with it. Again, these are just some of the questions that will cross our minds, but then again, there would be many. But this is something which I can think of right now, and which I've thought as well when I moved, or before I moved to team. What all I've gone through, and say is food. Food is one of the most important thing. People struggle when they move to a new country. Please be flexible with any types of food. Now, I come from a tradition where, the wives struggle inside the kitchen to to make food for the family, to look after the family. Again, I don't promote or I don't accept that part of my tradition. I want both the partners to share responsibilities because that will help the family to run smoothly. You wouldn't mind, right? I mean, imagine you're sitting at your comfort zone and asking your spouse to prepare the food and bring it to you. That doesn't happen in Melbourne. If you have those feelings or if you have those intentions in your mind, please remove that and come here, because that's not going to happen, especially for a working couple, because for both husband and for wife, both has to share the responsibility. Then only you can tackle many obstacles, especially when you are in a new country. Flexibility in my terms, or in this context, means being open-minded, and you need to have the willingness to change or to accept the change. That is what I mean by flexibility in this context. And coming out from your comfort zone, trying new things. I mean, if you don't learn, how can you earn? This is something which I learned in my starting phase of my career. Learn, earn. Learn, earn. If you don't learn, you don't earn. If you learn, you earn. So earn means I'm not talking about money wise, but in terms of everything: skills, mentality, attitude. So at one point, yes, that will, if you learn more skills, of course you apply those skills, that's how you can earn. So learn and earn. Then what do I feel? Take an effort to meet new people, embrace new culture, new traditions. That will help you gel along with the people or the local people of the country where you're moving. Imagine if you are staying in a community, and if a person comes from another community or another tradition into your community, and if that person is not flexible or not ready to gel along with us, would you accept that person into that community? Trust me, no. So the more they accept, it helps to get along with different types of people. When you travel, you get along with many people. Embrace the change. Move forward. Accept. Understand. Have the right mindset, right attitude. People, when they move to a new country, they say, oh, because of this, I moved to this new country. He advised me, or she advised me, or I heard from some people, that's how I moved. Don't put the blame on others. If you are moving into a new country, that is you. It's your decision. So, don't put the blame on others. Try to take it as your responsibility. It's very hard. Sometimes during the initial phase, it's very hard. I'm also going through it. I'm not promoting saying that I've completely changed. I'm still learning many things. If you don't learn that, or if you don't accept that, what is going to end up with, or what that person is going to end up with? Aggression, depression, because again, he's not able to adapt. So to avoid these, be flexible. So today's master word, what you can think, is flexibility. Of course, and if your children sees that in you, they will also learn that. That will also help them in their future life. So keep in mind flexibility. Also, flexibility means being resilient. Be courageous to accept new challenges, face new blockages, and get to that destination. At any point of life, we are bound to face challenges. We are bound to face setbacks, in our journey. This is quite common. But it all depends on how you respond to that setbacks or to those challenges. That determines our success. You can either say, I'm done, I lost, close. No. Don't allow or don't let a rejection or a failure to discourage you. Instead, you need to take it as an opportunity to learn and grow, and keep a positive attitude. Again, believe in yourself and try. Again, it's how we adapt ourselves to any new things that come into our life. So that will also help our family. And again, if you're coming as a single individual, if you're moving into the country as alone, you don't have to worry about anybody else. It's about you who have to worry about. But if you're coming as a couple or as a family, support each other to be flexible. Support each other. Because if you don't support each other, that's when issues, concerns happen in family life. And I don't have to explain that much in detail. You guys know what happens if there are issues or concerns in life. We just come along together and then we don't want to part in two different ways. So, support each other. Again, keep this word in your mind or keep this topic in your mind. Be flexible. By this, today I'm just ending my video on one of those topics which I learned and I moved to this new country. As I said, like my video, share as much as you can. That will help me to make more contents to share with you. And again, I'm telling you, Life in Motion, YouTube is not about fabricated things. I'll tell you the facts with no cream on the top. It's reality which may or can help anybody who is watching this video. Until then, take care. Have a wonderful day. Support each other. Support your family. Get along with people around you. It's not a hard task. It's easy, but that will help you. Until then, take care. Bye.